This is Talking Heads, and we're talking about investigative reporters on the island for some months now, and it looks as though we'll find out exactly why on Panorama on Sunday and Monday next week. The Chief Minister held a press briefing a week or so ago, didn't he, where he said that there were various things going to come out, but don't panic, which is good news. And I just thought, I have to say that I thought Chris Thomas, I thought his response was great, very robust, nothing to hide, nothing to see here, move on. Just hope that he's right about all that. Let's go to the lines because we've got David Quirk on. Hello, David.
Hi, Stu.
Hiya.
I just wanted to come on, mate, because I was really disappointed with Jeremy Corbyn yesterday and the cheap shot, as far as I'm concerned. That's party political broadcasts for the consumption of their parliament in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
But can I say to you, and it is a fact, because I was there, I was involved in DOI, I was involved in a couple of other things, and we were involved in quite a lot of things where it was shipping, the aircraft industries, and we have a number of helicopters, I believe, where in my time anyway, were registered on the Isle of Man. Yeah. And what it is, it's because where we take people on board, we work with them, and we actually make things happen.
Yes.
And we actually do, because I know this for a fact, because you forget that the way the world is on timescales right around the world. Right? If a guy wants to have his ship running or whatever, or his aircraft running, and it's the bank holiday weekend, our guys are available.
Yeah.
Our guys are doing stuff. They actually, I don't know who they would be nowadays, but I'm sure there's a lot of them still there. Proud that they actually go that extra length to do things.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that was the story I got, yeah. That was my understanding of it, the little bit of involvement I had with the aircraft registry. But, I mean, certainly on my own sort of, as a private pilot, I deal with the CAA occasionally, and it's just impossible. I mean, it is just this huge sort of monolithic corporation, and it's impossible to do anything. It's almost like you're wading in treacle. And it seems that the Manx registry, the whole idea of it was to just streamline things and make it happen a lot quicker and more efficiently.
That's right. And the same happens with shipping registers. He made a little referral to the... it was probably to do after the Edwards report anyway, which found we weren't doing anything wrong. What we were doing was we were exploring an avenue with shipping. There's quite a lot of shipping agencies on the Isle of Man who operate ships in the China Seas and all around the world because they can do it, and we can put ourselves out there. So, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing the panorama things on Monday. But what will disappoint me is, and they always do it because television's so quick, is the bits will be clipped, they'll be left on the floor, won't they?
Yes.
They'll just make the programme up that suits themselves for a dramatic...
Yes, of course, because that's what sells newspapers or whatever. Yeah, yeah. They'll
and
be
would say Manx Radio would never do that, would they? And I'll probably leave you at that.
You couldn't help it, could you? You couldn't help yourself. I mean, the only good news about this whole sort of thing with Panorama is that if they do find that there was any wrongdoing, you'll be one of the people that goes to jail.
Listen, yeah, that's fine, no problem at all. I could do it 3 square meals a day and heating and all that. But the other thing is, when they put this program out, and when it's found out they've been found wanting and there's nothing in it at all, will we get an apology? Will there be an explanation from...
I really hope upon hope that they find that the Isle of Man's got nothing to answer for, but that there are people in the UK who are maybe trying to use the Isle of Man for nefarious purposes. And I hope that if that is the case, then we really push very hard for apologies, retractions and all the rest of it, because, you know, we will be entitled to that if that transpires, won't we? Yeah.
And the final thing I'll say to you is, because of the Parliament in the UK there, and about the Crown dependencies, we're talking about the Crown dependencies here, they've tried to lumber us all in together.
Yeah.
Not one of them had, I would say, a pair of balls, to tell you the truth, to say something in Parliament over there, because they're not interested in the Isle of Man.
No, of course
not. To us, they're green-eyed. We're a green-eyed monster. We're doing well over here.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody told me years ago that the reason that the UK politicians didn't have a go at the offshore jurisdictions like us so much is that most of them had the family fortunes stashed in the offshore jurisdictions, so they couldn't really do it. Now, whether that's true or not, or just hearsay, I really don't know.
Well, the only thing I ever got close to was the potential was for one of them that had some stuff on the island, had a trust or somewhere in the island.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you think, and, God bless us all in the Isle of Man, we don't have, what's it called now, death duties.
Yeah.
Now, why would you put all your money into a property and get towards the end of your life to then have to be taxed by the government? It's bad enough when we have to go into a home and we have to sell our properties. And then that's what's unfair as well, and you should have a programme on that.
All right, fair dues. Always good fun talking to David. He's up for a bit of banter, and I like that about somebody, so thank you for calling, David.